club and most honored guests. Here we are, we're in election season, and we have the candidates that are saying quite a lot and promising quite a bit. And one of the topics that has come to the forefront here in this particular election is the subject of taxes. And who pays taxes and paying their fair share. And should there be a redistribution of wealth? And should there be a tax against the rich to distribute it more evenly? So tonight, purpose of my speech is to actually explain or to reveal who actually earns the income in the United States and who pays and what percentage they pay from their income. Now this can be a very dry and a very unexciting topic, but don't be dismayed, this will be exciting. And additionally, because it could be a dry topic, I like to add what God thinks of fairness. So let's start this joyous ride. Now there's only one place really that you can go to get information on taxes. Can someone guess where you go to for information on taxes? IRS. There you go, the Internal Revenue Service. So this, I intentionally picked this topic because I'll go to one source. And so the most recent year that the IRS has given statistics for income and the taxes that people pay is 2006. So that's the most recent. So I'm giving you up-to-date information as far as what is public. And well, let me just get right into it. Okay, who's actually earning and who's paying the taxes? And this is based on adjusted gross income. That's your salary plus your income, interest and dividends and capital gains and a slew of other things. So that's your AGI. And so we'll start from the very top. The top 1%, and these are people who make $388,486 and above. The top 1% of Americans make that amount and up, $388,486. They earned 22% of all income in the United States. 22%. Okay, that's almost like 1/4. So that's maybe from the end of this table to about 3/4 of the way down, maybe a little less. So these people over here made 22% of all income. Pretty good, thank you. But what did they pay? Did they pay their fair share? No. Okay. Did they pay more than their fair share? What percentage did they pay, this top 1%? Well, they earned 22%, and according to the IRS 2006 statistics, they paid 40% of all taxes paid in the United States. 40%, that goes all the way up to almost half this table over here. They pay almost twice the amount that they earned for all of the United States. The top 5%. Top 5% making $153,542. Well, wouldn't we all love to make that kind of money? That's the top 5% of Americans. They earn 37%, more than 1/3 of all income in the United States. And this top 5% paid 60% in taxes. So they're paying not double, but much more than their fair share, if you want to use that term. It's in the amount that they earned, excuse me. Now the top 25%, okay? Top 25% are people who've earned $64,702. And there are people in this room that fit in this category. Top 25% of wage earners. They've earned 68%. 68%. The top 25 have earned 68% of all money earned in the U.S. And how much did this top 25% pay in taxes? 86. That means only 14%. The top 25% paid 86% of all taxes in the U.S. And now the next one, the top 50%. Half the people in this room make $31,987. It's rounded, $32,000. Okay? The top 50% are people making $32,000 and above, and I would say everybody that's working a full-time job is in the top 50% of wage earners in the U.S., excluding students. suffering students. And the top 50%, they know what I'm talking about. The top 50% are paying 97% of all taxes. That's a lot, 97%. Now, what does God say about fair share? Well, you know, in Deuteronomy 14:22, he said everybody was to pay a tithe, 10%. He said a fixed amount. This is for ancient Israel. I'm not saying what we need to do today. But ancient Israel paid 1/10. He's not a respecter of men. He did not create a class of different people. Everyone paid the same. But there's one more point that God did and said that we probably overlook in the parable of the talents. In the parable of the talents, and this is in Matthew 25 from 14 to 28, when he took that talent away from that servant who did not do anything with it, who did he give it to? The one that had 10 already, not the one that had 5. He gave it to the one that had the most. But what do humans want it to do? Take from the one who has the most and give it to the least. God thinks differently. He has a different mind, obviously different from us. So next time somebody asks you, do the rich pay their fair share? The statistics show they do.